Game 4. Sorry about that, but this is going to be the ALDS game 4. Astros 2-1, Twins 1-2. So the Astros have the opportunity to go ahead and close this series out today. And the Astros played well yesterday. They went ahead and won that game 9-1. They took care of their business. They were true road warriors, what the Houston Astros have been over the last 6 years. Let's not get it twisted. This team has been so good on the road. This is the one team that, they spotted the Phillies 2 games, wound up winning 3 games in Philadelphia. Did the same exact thing when they played DC, but wound up losing the series. And I think they did the same thing. No, actually, they got cooked by the Braves. Let me take that back. The Braves absolutely wrecked the Astros in that series. Let's not get into that. But all in all, though, the Twins were really bad yesterday. Today is the season, and the season comes down to this. They have a great chance to win this game. They have the home field advantage. They have possibly the better pitcher on the mound today, and Ryan as well, too, even though we know that the Astros hitting was so good yesterday, it will probably translate into today's game and be a big factor in the outcome of the game if it's still significant like it was yesterday. The Twins have to get on base. They have to get runs. They have to do all the things that you're supposed to do to win a baseball game. They can't just rely on their pitcher to go out there and pitch the greatest game ever. They have to get some runs to get your pitcher some confidence to know that he has some backup here and he has a little bit of pressure lifted. You have to understand, runs lift pressure off of pitchers. I pitched myself, and the best thing about pitching was this. If we got the first at bat, we sat up there and got 3 runs to start off the game, I'm very confident when I get on the mound. But I'm very confident because it's the first inning. But I'm even more confident when we're 3-zip. And I know that I'm protecting a lead now. But I know if I go up and I walk the first guy, it's not that big of a deal because I have some insurance behind me as well, too. But I can't mess around. That's the whole thing. But when you have superior pitchers, when you give them run support, that gives them the idea that you got my back, I got your back. And a lot of times teams get very fluxed in these games because a team may go down 4 runs to start the game, and then the offense says, damn, it's going to be a lot for us to get back into it. But if you're a confident offense, you say to yourself, you know what? This is the first inning. We got 27 outs to get this thing right. So let's try to get this thing right. And that's what you need. You need confident pitchers and you need confident hitters. And you see that with the Houston Astros. You don't see that with the Minnesota Twins. The Twins need to be more confident in themselves today. It's make or break the season because at the end of the day, you're not going to get a chance to get the opportunity to try to win this series in Houston if you don't step up to the plate today. It's that simple. You're not, and I know that's just very common, but this team needs to understand that any blink, any little hiccup that they have today could result in their season being over. So they have to literally play the perfect game, in my opinion, today to really get the win. But I believe they can do that, though, because the Astros are very confident, but the Astros get a little too cute, too. And this Astros team is not the same Astros team that was the dominant forces that went to the World Series. If they didn't draw the team that they drew in the first round, who was the team that they drew in the first round, I feel like they would have been in some trouble. Let's keep it real. I think they would have been in a little bit of trouble if they would have had to be in the wild card round. They were able to be good enough to get that second spot. And that's where the Astros really still see themselves as the best team in the AL. At the end of the day, the Orioles just finished with the best record, but the Astros were always the best team in the league. It's that simple. Everybody wanted to hand it over to the Rays. Everybody wanted to hand it over to the Orioles. At one point, they were trying to hand it to the Rangers. It's always been the Astros. The Astros are the defending world champions, and they looked like the defending world champions yesterday when they beat the Twins 9-1. I believe in the Twins today. I actually have the Twins winning this game. I have them winning the series, so I can't just back out of this situation. That's the whole thing. But they're going to have to put their all into this game. It can't be 100%. It has to be 120% going into this game. I'm telling you, this is going to be their toughest game of the season, but they can prevail. It's up to them to do it, though. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it shakes out. We move forward from there. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our next game, which is going to be the National